When I feel like nothing means anything, I try to do anything that means something to me. On the bleakest day, there's a small chance I can find something to pull me out of it, even if only for a moment. Feeling empty and detached is becoming a normal way of life, but I don't see any point in going down without a fight. I can find a compromise. When I can't make myself eat a meal, I can make myself eat ice cream. If I can't make myself journal and pray for 3 hours, I can at least journal for 10 minutes. I wanted to do my full skincare routine, but instead I did the bare minimum, and that's okay. Sometimes self-care is just that, taking care of yourself. It's easier said than done when you're depressed, among other things, and you struggle to do even the most basic tasks, but every small step is still a step. You can't cure yourself overnight. You can't just learn and immediately apply all new healthy habits with no relapse. These things take time that is worth it. I'm not here to spill a bunch about my personal life, but I will share some thoughts and encouragement. A lot of us have been completely uprooted in the last 2 years. We've lost people in one way or another through death or division. It is so odd to mourn someone who is still alive, to separate yourself from what you thought was integral to your identity. It's hard to know what to do with new pain and fear. It's hard to rebuild trust in other people after you've been burned. Those are formidable enough opponents to square up against. But what about those of us who are left looking for any kind of stability after a loss? How do we take care of ourselves as we try to rebuild? I keep hearing that if I'm going to heal, I have to want to heal, but those sides of me are fighting all the time. I want to feel better, but I believe I deserve to suffer. I have the right to be healthy and free, but I willingly go back to chains and shackles, the one-room cell. It's hard to get away from that, and it's going to take me the rest of my life to keep trying. The healing process is simultaneously for and not for the faint of heart. Something I've learned in the last few years is that part of the healing process is coming to terms with how much certain things or people have hurt you. It's recognizing years of trauma or negative behaviors from people and how carrying all of it has taken a toll on your body. It's continuing to press on, regardless of if the people are being held accountable or not. It's choosing to face the hurt in boldness or in fear. It's okay. It's an opportunity to feel that pain and learn how to walk yourself through it. I lean on my faith, I lean on my loved ones, I lean on medicine and mental health care, I lean on all kinds of art and time spent in nature, and it's all still unbelievably heavy. I don't want to be patient in the process. I want the pain to stop. I want to know what's wrong with me so I can speed this process along and move on with my life. But I tell myself, if you're speeding ahead, you're not going to get to the healing and wholeness on the other side of it. You're just going to get knocked down again, and it'll be even harder to get up next time. It's an involved process, and you don't want to miss anything that could trip you up again. I'm certain I'm not saying anything that anyone hasn't heard before, and as much as I want to find people to relate to have some kind of community, I also don't want anyone to be able to relate to me. I don't want anyone to feel the way I do, or think the things I think. But this world is broken, and it has broken so many of us. And so, I think, sometimes caring for yourself looks like just being a little kinder to yourself. I feel too much and I forget to eat. I think too much and forget what I'm doing. I lose track of time. I panic and get stuck in spirals for hours or days at a time. I forget that I'm in my own body. I struggle with sleep because my brain refuses to give me a break. But there are days that I can play with my cat, distract myself with a video game, eat something, make something, organize my meds, brush my teeth, go for a walk, joke around with a friend. I'm still trying, and I hope that those days are worth sticking around for.